Hey, friends, it's Michael Kingswood, and we're here for the deep dive. The it's This one will be pretty short since I don't have a whole lot to talk about. The Since our discussion yesterday, the it was a pretty good evening yesterday. Went in the well, I didn't almost. I want to almost said I almost killed the puppy, but I kind of wanted to because we've been working on stay this week for the last week and a half um, with the trainer, and so she's gotten pretty good at it. It's the old, at least maybe she was pretending. Nah, she wasn't pretending. She's just gotten okay at it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to give her a little test. So I had to take some, I had to take some laundry out to the garage, do some laundry, and um, did I tell you this yesterday? No, because this happened after the podcast yesterday. Anyway, regardless, so I was like, "Hey, stay," and so take her out and out to the out the front door to get to the garage. She starts coming. No, stop, stay. And she stops and stays. I go into the garage, and she runs past the garage out to the yard in the street, and I have to go out and get her, but she's of course being mean and nasty and running around in circles and not coming back. And so we had some chastisement, and she was a bad girl. And yeah, that was not fun. Um, it's on me because I kind of knew she wasn't ready for a full stay episode yet. The She'll stay as long as she can see me. If I go around the corner, she'll stop staying, and that just goes to her um, separation anxiety. I guess I don't know if dogs get that, but it's the closest thing I think of. She can't stand to let me out of her sight. I saw that today, this morning. I had to go to the store to get some stuff to get Easter baskets ready for tomorrow, and just replenish some things for the groceries. And I wanted to get her another chew toy, and so I was like, "Yeah, I'll be back." And I was going for 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, something like that. And so I made a little foam sword back in the day that I used for back in my LARPing days. And my son uses it now to train with, because at the trail life they do LARP sword fighting. They did a little medieval battle camp out, and he likes to practice with that. And then she ripped the pommel off, and she got into a bag of M&Ms, and she got into a plant. I suck with plants. Don't ever give me a plant, but the ex and my daughter gave me a plant that requires no attention on my part. It's a succulent kind of thing, so maybe you need to water it once a month. Well, I was on the coffee table. She got on the coffee table, ripped it out of its pot, brought it onto my love seat, and destroyed it on the love seat. So of course I come back from the store, and she's standing on the stairs. She's looking at me, and she slinks upstairs. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you did something wrong, and you did something wrong." And sure enough, I found the things she did wrong. Of course, couldn't get her. What she does is she knows she's done something wrong, and she knows it. When I come home, she slinks upstairs and hides under the bed. So then I gotta kind of pretend until she comes out from under the bed. Then I can drag her by the collar and do the "Don't you touch this!" Not hitting her, but hitting the table or hitting the couch or hitting the other things. Make a big fuss so she knows don't go near that, which has been of limited usefulness. So maybe that's not the right technique to do, but that's the technique I know. But fortunately, tomorrow, Monday at the trainer, we're going to start work on tips for correcting behavior problems. So I guess we'll see. So the other night when I made a bunch of money at poker, she ate the jelly beans this morning. She ate some of the M&Ms. Weird. Anyway, last night after getting mad at her and then calming down, and then I really it was about 6 o'clock, and I was, I'm don't feel like driving, don't feel like going out and get money, but I need to. And then for a minute there, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go play poker. But I was like, no, I need to focus on the plan here. And there was I could have just gone in, maybe played poker and maybe made some money. Probably made some money. But there are benefits to doing the right driving thing too, in terms of the way the apps work. The get enough points, you get status, and then you can get discounts on things and all that sort of stuff. Of course, I was been thinking today as I was at the store and other places, I was like, self, this whole cash flow thing. I was like, my average hourly rate at the poker room is significantly more than my average hourly rate driving. So if I've only got, I won't have a lot of data points here, but I mean, and it's difficult to say if it's one of those things where can you really count on the kind of cash flow you've seen in the last month and a half? I don't know. I mean, obviously, but if I can, let's say I can. Now this week I've made $800 at the poker table. If I could do that every week, or even come close to that every week, that would be awesome. Now, and they made that 800 week, and it made that $800 in about 6 hours. So you do the math on that, right? Where to make me to get $800 in driving, it takes me 25 hours or so, 20 to 25 hours. So that's a significant difference in time where I could, spend time writing or doing other things. So as I'm considering that aspect of things, do what? Maybe I just go for it. Now, of course, the cool thing about the poker thing is, if you have a week where I do bad, then you just drive more and make up for it. So, something to consider. Other things going on. Let's see. Yesterday and today, I got some writing done. Campaign season's coming along. The problem I encountered, I reached a point with the campaign season where I was going along and had the path the story was taken, and I suddenly realized the path made absolutely no sense. So I had to retreat a few thousand words and realize, yeah, here's where it diverged from making sense to making no sense, and let's cut that branch out and take a different branch. And so that's what we're doing now. And so that's work proceeds on that. Other cool things of today is I just now uploaded Story Saturday for this week. Let's see if I can call it up here. I don't think it's actually fully live yet. It's still processing, but let me see. Oh no, it is. Cool. It's up and working. It's only up on YouTube so far. Story Saturday, which is the for VIP treatment, which is let me show you. Let's share a window here. Here we go. VIP treat. This is the YouTube shot of it. VIT Treatment, which is Great Story Challenge number 11, the second Dustin Cofield story. That is now up, and it's live on YouTube. It'll be up on Rumble and Odyssey, and BitChute. Yeah, see other place in a few minutes. So, hey, look at that. Got Story Saturday up at a reasonable hour for a change. It's better than the last couple of weeks. So that's cool too. I will be, of course, next week's story. I have not even come close to prepping. Part of the reason I got stories this week up is because I got started reading it early. But next week's is a good one, and I'm gonna have to start reading this one earlier in the week because this is a longer one. Next week's story is A Man of Faith. He's a dude. He's not a priest because he never took his holy orders, but he's an exorcist, and he does a bunch of other kind of investigator style stuff. And it's a cool story, I think, so you guys will like it. But it's a little bit longer, so I will be starting reading that earlier in the week. So look forward to that for next week. What else is next Saturday? Let's see. What else is there to talk about today? I guess not much. I'm going to let this one finish quick so I can get back to work. I have writing to do, and I have Easter baskets to prepare. And then I'm going to need to determine how much, if any, driving I'm going to do tonight. Well, going to have to go out and make some money tonight. The question is, am I going to drive or am I do poker? We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Remember that this is Easter weekend, or Resurrection Sunday weekend if you prefer. Don't forget that he's risen, and don't forget to pay respects to that tomorrow, and really every day, but particularly tomorrow since it's the anniversary of it. Or at least the day that we designated to celebrate the anniversary of it. It really should be directly tied with Passover, right? Because Passover was Good Friday was the Passover day, but for whatever reasons they shifted it away back in the Middle Ages. I don't know exactly why. Anyway, doesn't matter. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it matters in some ways. But the point is, keep in mind what's happening this weekend and the great stuff that came about because of it, and the tragedy of it in another sense as well, right? So, all right, I'm out. I'm gonna go get some more stuff done. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you not tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Talk to you on Monday, 2:00 Pacific time, and of course next Saturday for Story Saturday. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do.